Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Mount and Blade Warband Warsword Conquest. I think we're back on our way to our starting cities because I think it's time to try to get more NPCs into our group. There are more low-level NPCs, I think. I'm not that fluid with the mod, but I think there is a pirate that we had in the last one, and I think its name is Bastin or something like that. As I mentioned before, there is no real pirate faction in Warhammer Fantasy. Most of the pirates have a very hard life because there is one seafaring power that is the Tom Kings. They have a big fleet and they're not very gentle and not very friendly to others. Oh, Cyrus to break. Of course, well, he still sells only things that we cannot pay. I mean, look at that Dwarven Rune armor or the Meteoric Iron armor. That would be nice, but I'm pretty sure we cannot wear that thing. I think that is only for undead. Although it looks marvelous. Plus 80 to head. Oh, that would be wonderful. Let's sell the pork. So, and we'll be looking for deserters, by the way. So yes, the Tom Kings. Handgunners, no. We do not attack handgunners. Because they use rifles, and rifles are very bad for business. There she is, Eleanor. Actual fun, the thrill of this chasing, riding on the open sea and the face of danger, that is what's important to me. My name is Eleanor Nash, and I used to be captain of the Silver Twilight, until she was burned to cinders by the Tom Kings. As I said to you, the Tom Kings, although they sound like sand, have a fleet, and that fleet is very capable. I've been moving around from town to town, but I'm getting bored now of beating up all the men and taking all their money at poker. It was fun at the start, but now it's an old head. I want a challenge, if you know what I mean. I didn't grow up to live the same low-life key as these scallywags. If it's adventure you seek, then you might be keen to know that I lead an adventure party. Really? Well, you better know how to show a girl a good time, or I won't be hanging around. Don't think that because I'm a girl you can take advantage of me. I know all the tricks and more. If you ask me even once to make you some salmagundi, I will cut off your balls. Well, salmagundi is a pirate fruit from the golden age of piracy on Earth. It has something to do with boiled chicken in a big bowl with onions and, well, generally rum and all other things the pirates find. They put it in one bowl and cook it and then they eat it, and that is salmagundi. Trust me, I'm going you to have all the fun you want. I'm a captain, you know, and not some rotten powder monkey. I've led larger parties than you. Well, that is not very hard, my dear. So don't think I'm cheap. In fact, it will cost you 5,000 gold to hire me. Take your money. And that is Ritpinch. Well, we could take him simply to the point because that he's a Skaven and we already have an illustrious party of a skink, an Amazon, an orc. Well, let's take him with us. Does our lady have... Look at this, looting 9. Looting 9, ladies and gentlemen. But she has no... Looting 9. No riding skill, that is hard. She has tactics and she has pathfinding. That is in fact one of the most useful characters I've ever seen. So 40 plus 12. Okay, we cannot compete with that. A long-barreled pistol, I think that is better than my own. Holy shit. cartridges. Okay. And Repinch, he's level 12, and he has no riding too, so we will be... do you have a gun? No, you need a gun. You need a gun. Everyone in the army has to have a gun. Buy cartridges. 2-barreled pistol. I could buy the 2-barreled pistol for myself, and do you know what? Red pinch. Take the pistol. Take the cartridges. So, now guess what? We're out of money again. So, let's look at Marienburg, because I still hope that we can find our pirate friend somewhere. Speed is 8.4. That is not perfect, but has to be enough for the moment at least. A very illustrious party, I might add, but you're all staying in my way. So, who have we here? Matthias Tullman. Tell me, stranger, what path will treat you when you leave this city? Whichever path I please. You look like you have taken many yourself. I've taken every part of these great lands. I'm Matthias Tullman, master witch hunter. I dedicated my life to the eradication of evil and the banishing of the unholy. I'm currently taking a break from a major campaign against the witch elves that has been running for years. We drove them out the old world, and now we have to follow them to the new world. Well, this is not the new world, but who cares? The difference here is that our intelligence on Dark Elf lands is not reliable as before, so we will now watch and wait rather to continue the assault. If you have a spot in your company for skilled fighter, I could ride with you in the meantime. You're welcome to join us, Matthias. Some serious firepower. Essentially, if you're not really aware of my abilities, I can assure you, you will not be disappointed. I live to eradicate evil, to vanquish all my foes with pistol and with saber. Now your enemies are my enemies, if only for a while. Excellent, I look forward to see you in action. 5,000, no. And you are an evil hunter, and I bet as hell that you will see our augury as evil. Very evil, by the way. So, I think we go to Nuln. As said before, Altdorf is the capital, famous for a zoo with a dragon for the emperor to ride. There is Nuln, where the guns are made. And Nuln is also famous for a battle they fought with over 1,000 cannons at their disposal. There is Middenheim, which is famous for its sword players. There is Marienburg, I think they're famous for their 200-gate sword fighters. And there is... oh, this is orcs. 192. That is a lot of orcs. And there is a lot of orcs. And there's Skaven. This is not getting any better. That is a long drawn slayer. I think that is some pirate version of the dwarves. The dwarves also have ships, big steam ships with made out of iron, extremely capable. And the Empire has ships, of course. The Dark Elf have deserters. Empire marksmen, 6 of them. It's a shame, but we cannot attack marksmen without an army. Marksmen are dangerous. And we remember our rule, we will not attack any ranged fighters whatsoever. Wait a minute. What are you? Dwarven warrior. Fine by me. I'm pretty sure that dwarven warriors have no ranged weapons, at least I hope that. They might have axes. Sir, would you please come after me, sir? So wonderful. If our guys kill some of them, so be it. Whoa, you're tough. Eleanor's doing the fighting, and we're just taking the blame. Ah, crap. We're not hitting anything. Our Skaven assassin is doing a good job. Well, at least we killed someone this time. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, they're simply too small. Crap, that one will go away. Yes. Damn it, that was not good. But it was all because of the territory. An efficient skirmish martyr. Our enemies were quick to fall on the floor. Oggy Boggy Watscoon's healing skill have also helped us recently. As distasteful as his lack of fighting skill is, as we need many troops battle ready as possible to fulfill our mission. Oggy Boggy Watscoon, that is a name that my wife likes a lot. He helped me out one time near Karak. I was here to capture a prestigious dwarf runesmith. When I caught up with him, he had Oggy Boggy Watscoon as a prisoner. I attacked him, but I am trained too well, and he was greatly wounded. I was about to kill Oggy as well, but I saw he had a magical book in his possession, so I asked him to see the dwarf. However, he did, worked as the dwarf survived, and my mission was saved. Very good. Well, the point is, I think we can even catch them. Aha. Ah, crap, the same territory again. Okay, these are just two dwarfs. Can I have some experience this time, please? Or must I leave everything to you? Okay, that might be my experience. Ha ha! Totally mine. Yay, dwarves! A toast to victory. Look determined out there, especially Ripnich. It might have seemed weird that someone as soft as I favors a killer as cold as Ripnich, but I owe him a lot. He saved my life a few years back while I was trekking through the mountains. I was captured by an angry dwarf who was going to do all the manner of things to me. Ripnich jumped out of nowhere to attack him, and after he saved me, he even asked me to tend to his wounds so he didn't die. Maybe he isn't so heartless after all, but he does not know the full story, but we sure as hell will not tell him. A runesmith. What is a runesmith, you might ask? Dwarves do not have mages. There is a saying that they once had some, but they have them no longer. Trolls. They have runesmiths. And runesmiths can, well, as the names say, hit runes, which means they can activate runes, and that has a similar effect to magic in some ways. There is the possibility as magic can go wrong, this rune smithing, rune hitting can go wrong. Terribly, by the way. Where are they? Am I nuts? I do not see anyone. Where is the enemy? Oh shit. We must get their attention. I think we got it. So, runes can make a dwarven army faster. They can hit all enemies or a bigger number of enemies on the battlefield regarding of range. But a runesmith can only hit and use runes if he has an anvil. Otherwise they're only good for banning magic or dispelling magic, which they're quite good at, I must admit. Is he still angry at me? Yes, he is. Excellent. Pork! But no level up. Ah, shame. Evildoers. Even more evildoers. Also, I could use a shield of a night goblin. I wonder, do you get more experience and more money in loot out of a battle if you have a higher looting skill? I mean, we have looting plus 9 at the moment, which is extremely high. We can even think of not using, not pushing up our looting skill anymore, but I'm not sure if that would be wise. So, dwarves and runesmiths. The dwarves are losing their properties, their cities, to the Skaven and the goblins and the orcs. The great time of the dwarves is over. They can barely hold their own at the moment in the Warhammer Fantasy world, and some say it's because of their numbers are going down. Others say it's because they're simply too stuck in their old ways. They have excellent machinery, they have wonderful cannons, they have good armor, but they're not very mobile, sadly. And Dwarven army has no art of cavalry whatsoever. They're not right anything. The only person of them who is not walking for himself is either the chief, who is being carried on a shield like a goal, and, well, there is the ornithopters. That's some kind of flying machine the dwarves built, but there's only room for one up there, and they're, well, more scouts or skirmishes than real fighting machines. So do not expect much of an ornithopter. They can have their uses, but they're not the destructive like an AC-10 of the American army, for example. Why is there no one to kill? What's wrong here? What are you doing? 47 men. 47 men. 7 of them militia. Only 2 pistoliers. And you think you can go into chaos territory? You are nuts, my friends. You should stop right where you are. You're going to have yourself killed. I hope you know that. Oh yes, look at this. Chaos is coming. The good thing about chaos is that they're mainly occupied with killing each other. The 4 gods do not like each other and they fight all the time. It's their sole purpose, you could think. And when the chaos finds a champion that all 4 gods can live with, then the world is going to be shaken up. Normally that happens every few hundred years. And, well, at the moment I think it's happening again. But the guy is always defeated, so don't fear. Warhammer is not famous that the story develops to any point. Ooh! I could lead you to my troops so that they train a little. Okay, we try that. Let's give some orders. Oops. Could you please build a firing line? Thank you, sirs. So, I will try to get them a little bit closer to you, so that the training effect is better. Woohoo! She leveled up, good girl. Okay, they seem to run. Excellent. Oh, I don't have the feeling. What is she good spotting and tracking? Spotting and tracking. Spotting is intelligence. Tracking is intelligence, so we push that up. Okay, I give 1 point in Weapon Master, but just 1 point. Ah, let's give it 2 points. No, we keep the points. I forgot, you're not there for the fighting. Your job is not to fight. You have a pistol, you need no real fighting skill. Your job is to support the army. Let's look at this guy for a moment. Chaos Warrior of Khorne. Undivided Chaos Warrior. These are very, very hard armored guys. Undivided Chaos Knight. I think they come in with horses. Herald of Khorne are not humans. These are demons. The main force of the Chaos is recruited from tribesmen, barbarians, you could say. And even the Empire does not like to hear this. Sigma was a barbarian. All Empire was barbarian land long ago. So I think we pick one more fight. Then we're good for today. What are you? Trolls, wonderful. So they should come a little bit closer. These are 5 of them. I must get rid of that hat. Okay. Eleanor, why you are not standing in line? I totally love this double-barreled gun. And it looks impressive, by the way. Okay, who gets the last shot? Ripnich, you are a real killer. Borg. Okay, you have no real ability at the moment. That benefits the troops. So I still get you up here. I want you to become a better trainer. And that's good for the moment. Boggy Boggy. Intelligence up, please. Yes, training. Thank you, sir. So that went well. I should be careful with this cross over the river. If I run into one group of Chaos Knights, I'm done. Chaos Knights might not have ranged weapons, but they actually don't need one, because they're so heavy armored and so fast. These guys really know their job. And the Empire really means it with this war, I feel. They're really up for the task. War against Chaos. Normally Chaos only attacks the Empire over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Come on, I could use some Deserters. Some Deserters Chaos Foot Knights, that would be perfect. Ah, I would love that. Guys in heavy armor on foot. A dream. Okay, there is actually no one here. Guys, we need more enterprises. We need more money. What's wrong here? We should have 2 more, if not 3 more enterprises. Come on, you can do it. Give me a troll. Or made peace. Skavens, little rats. Well, they're big rats, rats auguries and red swarms and giant rats. And they even have a unit that carries a gigantic bell over the battlefield, and every time they ring it, something really terrible happens. Sometimes for the Skavens, sometimes for everyone else. And sometimes just for everybody on the battlefield, that depends. They have a lot of really strange machinery. They have a so-called doom wheel. It's just a single wheel that rolls over the battlefield. And sometimes that wheel turns over and all the Skavens in the wheel are dead. Or sometimes the wheel rolls over the enemy and fires lightning at anyone, and then it's just great. They even have some kind of gigantic shredder, a thing that contains only of blades and is turning on itself all the time. Whoa, 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 that could have gone wrong. Oh crap, how could I have missed that? I think I must get you closer. Isn't that wonderful? This pistoliers. And thanks to this terrible hat, I never see in time when someone gets close to me. Reload! Oh crap, that one is trying to go away. And it's my job to stop that one. And I did my job. Wonderful. Ripnich, what do you have for the team? I think nothing. I think the first thing you need is riding skill. Yes, definitely. And I think you need intelligence because you have the order to train, to learn training. Very important. Everyone in the army must be trainable. Can you ride a horse? You can. Even if he is not human, he can ride a horse. That's strange. Normally, Skavens only ride gigantic rats. Really, really big and ugly ones. How far are we from next level? Ooh, still a way to go. Okay, we do not have to push up any of those. We do not need any more pathfinding. We can use others for that. Training is important, that's no question. We could go for horse archery, or we can try to get ourselves some more flesh on the bone, if you know what I mean. But I think for the moment, I think we're done. And I thank you for watching as always. And see you next time. Bye!